Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Leon.
Man, how you been, bro?
I've been pretty good, man. I can't complain. I'm alive. I'm healthy. Can't ask for no more than that.
Yeah, man. Like last time I talked to you, I think he was fighting Rosado, and obviously, the situation with that, like, I haven't talked to you that, and then I don't know. I heard maybe you got suspended for a while, and I checked recently. You got a recent fight coming up though soon, right?
Yeah, I was suspended. They gave me a 6-month suspension, which is up, and which was up in November. So which is now it's November. So anything after November 5th, I'm good. But I'm scheduled to fight December 6th in Shelton, Washington. And so, I'm just looking past everything right now, the rest, as far as the past, and I'm just, looking forward to December 6th.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's why I didn't want to bring it up too much, too. You know what I mean?
You can ask me whatever you want, man. You can always know that I'm gonna give you a complete answer. It's all up to you, bro.
Yeah. All right. So with the Rosado fight, man. Let's go back to that then. So with the Rosado fight, how was your preparation right, or what do you feel went wrong in that fight?
It wasn't really the fight itself. Rosado, I can beat him any day of the week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can beat him any day of the week, honestly. But it was the outside issues outside of the ring that was prohibiting me, and that caused me to have not be myself, and to have weight issues. I had my older brother was killed.
Oh.
And my older brother was killed right before the fight.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? So, people make so many comments. People say, oh, you were on PEDS. I was on a diuretic. You know what I mean? I never took a steroid in my life. You know what I mean? So, I lost my brother. He was shot and killed 3 times. I mean, he was shot and killed. He was shot 3 times. And, it was just hard. I had to go home and bury my older brothers. I had to bury him. Not only that, he leaves back kids. I had to take care of those issues. It was just a lot going on, man. And honestly, I didn't care for the fight. I was really fucked up, honestly. You know what I mean? So,
is that why you had an argument with him before the fight? Was like,
you said what?
Is that why you got into you and Rosado got into an argument, because that seemed to a lot of people out your camp.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
That was different because, you know what? Leading up to the fight, I didn't know Rosado like that, so I didn't have too much to say about the dude. You know what I mean? It was more the issue that he had a problem with me. Not only that, I don't do the Twitter talking. Yeah. I don't do that. That's not my type of thing. I'm more of a face-to-face type of dude. But he was calling me all, all type of bitches and all type of shit, on the internet.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So, just where I'm from and how I grew up, I'm not an internet gangster. You know what I mean? I don't talk over the internet, and when I'm in person, I'm a different person. That's just not me. So, I didn't feed into it, but when I saw him in person, I stepped to him about the issue. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, because people were trying to say that was out of your character. You're trying to be like Floyd, but people didn't know the background. I'm glad you said that now, because obviously from this interview,
people want to get the background.
Yeah, go on.
You know what? Yeah. People think what they want.
Yeah.
People say I was on this. People say I was trying to be like somebody else.
Yeah, I'm
a man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I feel like my respect is everything. I wouldn't disrespect you. I wouldn't, and I wouldn't disrespect you and not expect for you to come back at me with something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For real.
So that was the situation. It's over and done with now. I don't have a problem with the dude. You know what I mean? That's just part of fighting. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? He was coming off a loss. It was the last game. He was trying to get back in the winner's bracket. Me, it was a step up for me in my career. It was a lot going on. So it was a lot. in the air. You know what I mean? Tension in the air, but
yeah.
Like I said, leading up to the fight, you know, the only reason why I stepped for him about that was, you know, I'm not an internet man. I'm just a person type of dude. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my thing.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you cleared that up. So let's go forward now. So you got a fight coming up. Your opponent hasn't been named yet. So is that gonna be is that a Showtime fight Friday night, or is this a local card just to get like?
No, it's a Showtime fight. It's a Showtime fight.
Okay, and they haven't got opponent yet, so they're looking for opponents and that. So you're in the mix, man.
Correct.
Yeah. It should, yeah. Because like that last performance with Rosado, man, like that was a good fight, regardless of the result. That was a very competitive fight, you know, ups and downs, and you know how it doesn't matter how people read it. That was a good fight for you. Like you said, it was a good test for your career. So onwards and upwards. So from this point onwards, man, you know what I mean. What do you think about Rosado and his fight against Quillen? Like Quillen.
Honestly, I thought Rosado was winning before the cut.
Yeah.
I thought he was winning the fight. Kid Chaza is very green. I mean, he doesn't have that much experience, but he's strong. He's a good puncher, and he's getting by for what he's doing. So I think Rosado was catching up to him.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rosado was, if he could have continued, you know what, it maybe would have been a different outcome. But I think the scores was way out of whack. I think Rosado definitely was. You know, it was a closer fight than what it was. I actually had Rosado winning, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. I mean,
yeah, man. The scorecards ain't friendly to Rosado at all, man.
That was kind of crazy, but you know, they always say, you know, Rosado always had a bad end of the stick or whatever the case. But I honestly saw that in the fight with Quillen.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got a couple of English guys like Darren Barker just won the belt recently. He's gonna fight Thingy Stern and stuff. Where are you ranked? Where's your ranking at the minute in the middleweight division?
I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I think I can fight any of those guys. I'm not really sure. I don't ever really worry about where I'm ranked.
Okay.
All I want to do is just get closer to a title. Yeah. I mean, I got a great team. Al Heyman, Floyd Mayweather, my promoter, Leonard Ellaby. You know. So, Mayweather Promotions. I mean, that's my limit. We can fight Darren Barker tomorrow if we could, but you know, I would love to. Darren Barker, I would run to him. I feel like I'll run to a lot of these guys.
Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, man. Like, you know, like I said, like you're getting a bit more experience in that, and each fight you're getting closer. I mean, with Al Heyman, obviously Floyd and Leonard Ellaby, like they're big names, and obviously, you know, they expect big things of you. But you know, like, you know, upwards and onwards from this point onwards, and I'm glad to hear you're coming back, man. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing, and I see you're friends with Ashley Fairfane as well. I used to go to the same gym as him.
We actually ran this morning.
Oh, you ran to morning with Ashley, yeah? Okay, cool.
We actually ran 9,000 at 9,000 feet above sea level. We ran this morning at Mount Charleston. This is where it's big here, the elevation or whatever. So, you know, me and Ash have been kicking it for a long while, man. He's a good dude, a great fighter. You know, definitely representing for the UK. Yeah,
man. That's good to hear. Hopefully he's got enough fight. His fight with Kano, that fight was, man, it was a tough fight for him, man. Kano, I didn't know it was a good fight. I'm glad that obviously, like, you know, he's still down there, and hopefully again another fight on another card as well. So that'll be interesting.
Oh yeah. I mean, don't trip. Ashley be back stronger. I mean, you know, he fought his heart out. He showed he was a warrior. I mean, you know, you definitely can't count a guy out. I mean, he was beat. You know, in September, but you know, you can't count a guy out, man. I mean, Ashley is strong. He's driven. He's hungry. You know, he's back to work, already in the gym, sparring and everything else. So I mean, he's definitely good and great things, man. You know, you just gotta take your time and let it happen.
Yeah, man. Let me ask you the big question there. Like, with Floyd, have you got any inkling who Floyd's next opponent is gonna be, and how's Floyd looking?
I mean, Floyd is living, you feel me? I mean, at the major performance, at the
yeah, man, definitely.
He's enjoying life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Spending time with his family, does what he does, you know?
Yeah.
But who knows who his opponent will be.
Oh man, I thought you might have the inside scoop, boy.
Nah. I mean, I don't have the inside scoop. I only know about Jalen. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true. For real. That's true. Yeah, because obviously you're in the same gym. Yeah, I understand that. That's why, because obviously, like, I left it for a good while because I wasn't too sure about what's going on. I'm glad you cleared up the year, and obviously you're gonna be back on. It's December, right?
Yeah, December 6th in Shelton, Washington.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad you gave me like when you wrote me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, I know exactly who you are. You know, like I don't, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, hit my line.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always down for an interview, man. I mean, people. It seemed like after the situation, people didn't want to speak to me.
Yeah.
You know, they only went. They only went with their own story.
Yeah, no, what it was, I wanted to call you, but the people around me said, nah, don't do it because it's not a good look. But me personally, I was like, I'm gonna call him because he cool like that, you know what I mean? But it was like, it was like, you know, like you said, the people were saying this, drugs, and I was like, man, like, so I just let it cool down, and obviously I checked BoxRec, right? Because I saw obviously on Facebook, I see your feed, and I was like, let me see if he's fighting again. I was like, oh man, he's fighting. So I thought, all right, let me check him up and get a little information. And because you know what I mean, it's a bit sensitive because you never know. Like, but I'm glad that you cleared up a lot of things here, man. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? It kind of sucks that things are like that, but that's just how it is. I mean, all you hear is Jalen Love failed the drug test. I mean, if you look into it, you will see how I felt it. I didn't take drugs, actual drugs. I wasn't on a steroid, you know what I mean? I took a banned substance, which is the water pill that can kill you. That's why it's banned. It can actually kill you. It fails your kidneys. You know, you had a couple boxers that took it that has died in the past. It's a banned substance for that reason. You can also mask steroids. You can hide it, but I never took a steroid, and they tested me for it. You know, other things besides that. So, you know, I get people saying I was on steroids.
Yeah. I
was on drugs. I was on this and that. I was on a diuretic to lose 1.5 pounds, but I lost so much weight the day before, the pill didn't even help. You know what I mean? It was kind of pointless to take. You know, but it wasn't like it was a list or anything. Like, I didn't know that the pill was saying. And the pill can actually really kill you. And why would I do anything to kill myself? You know what I mean? I have a good life. I'm blessed. And then I love every moment of my life. So I definitely wouldn't want to kill myself. So I wouldn't normally do anything stupid to hurt me or anybody else.
Yeah, of course, and that, man. Yeah, man. Like, obviously, them things are floating around and that. So obviously, you know. Anyway, the ban's being served now, and you're getting back to normal. And Jay, we're gonna see some fights with Jay Leon. Obviously, this on December and hopefully in the new year. So. Things are looking up, man. Things are looking up for you, man. I appreciate you giving me this little breaking news. I'm gonna put this out there, let everyone know. JD Alon's back. You know what I'm saying? He's back in town, and he gonna be repping well. But I appreciate you giving me this time, bro. So what you doing with yourself now? You watching the fight? You watching the Golovkin fight later on?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it later on. Right now, I'm watching these college games. Man. I'm a big college fan.
Yeah.
I like all the college football games going on right now. So.
Oh, who's playing?
Right now you got Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
Playing versus Miami. Miami, Florida against Florida State. Big rivalry.
Oh, that's a rivalry, man. That's a rivalry, man.
So you got my state, Michigan versus Michigan State. They played. Michigan State was victorious.
Oh, is it rivalry week?
Yeah, that was in my hometown, Michigan versus Michigan State. That was real big.
Yeah.
You got a lot of good games going on.
Okay, cool, man. All right, man. Well, that's good. Well, yeah, you get back to your games and that, and I'm gonna post this up and like let the people know Jay Leon's back. And man, I appreciate your time. Give me your time, bro.
All right. I appreciate you giving me the call, boss.
All right, man. All right, you take care of yourself, bro. Talk soon.